Hi everybody, AstroTarotJohn here, and this is your one card daily draw for Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. And this is the Star Trek The Next Generation Tarot deck. Like some of the other decks I've talked about, this is the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Latinum. And again, the challenge I have with some of these decks is that they don't really show an image, so it's hard to know what we're looking for. The Rider-Waite-Smith has someone on the tarot deck making pentacles, sitting by themselves and really hammering pentacles out away from a town which is in the distance. And so it gives you the idea of hard work, effort, attention to detail, and increasing your knowledge, being good at a craft, learning how to do it, practicing it, and all the things that go along with it. We've gotten the Eight of Pentacles quite frequently in February already this year. We've gotten it, this will be the third time. So what else does the Eight of Pentacles have to tell us at this point? Well, the first thing we can talk about with the Eight of Pentacles is the process. I always like to think that process and product are of equal importance. In other words, if you know what you want at the end, you have to make sure that your process is good. So check all of the details of your process when you're doing something, whether it's at work, whether it's in a community organization, whether it's at home, the process matters. So please, please, please make sure that if you're doing something, especially if it involves something dangerous, folks, like electricity, or you're repairing a car, or anything that could potentially damage you, please make sure you check your process carefully. The second piece of advice I have for you involves making an effort. The guy on the Eight of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite is there, and he's by himself, and he's on a bench, and he's just making pentacles. That's all he's doing, but he's making an effort. So this is our nudge to make sure that we are making an effort. We're making an effort in our relationships, we're making an effort at work, we're making an effort in our community organizations, we're making an effort at home. These are small things. The Eight of Pentacles talks about small details, but even small efforts matter. So the next time you walk by something that you should be doing, or you've walked by something 3 or 4 times and it's not done, do it. It'll make you feel better, and the Eight of Pentacles will have nudged you in that direction to say, here, handle that little detail, make the effort to do it. Finally, find a project that you can get absorbed in. One of the areas that I really like is complicated video games. Complex games in general have been something that I've done my whole life. I know when I was growing up, my parents would always be very surprised at the very complicated games that I would want to play, and still do. And I get lost in a complicated video game. I'm building civilizations, or I'm building rail or transit networks. And I know some people will say to me, well, John, that seems like work. Why would you do that? And it's fun for me, and I get completely lost in it. I can seriously lose hours. But the Eight of Pentacles nudges us toward those projects that we get completely lost in, no matter what those projects are, whether it's bird watching or any kind of project we can do with our hands, whether it's quilting, whether it's playing cards, whether it's astrology, whatever it is, make sure that you have something that you can get completely absorbed in, because those things are the ones that are going to give you the most satisfaction. And it's a great way for you to just disconnect from the rest of the world for a while, which frankly, we really, really need all the time. In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is AstroTarotJohn, and I look forward to seeing you across my table soon, whether virtually or in person.